Hi, I'm Ryan Clark. This is my A2 evaluation for my A2 Advanced portfolio. I worked in a group with Alex Print to make a short psychological horror film called DeLuca, and worked on my own to make a poster and double-page spread promoting this film. I will now evaluate my work in terms of what I have learned from my audience feedback, what common genre conventions I followed and broke, how effective the combination of my main and auxiliary tasks is, and what I have used technology for this year. What have you learned from audience feedback? Before we made our group film, we used SurveyMonkey to find out who the target audience would be, what genre of film we should make, which script idea to develop, what the title should be, and what the audience wanted to see in our film. From the results, we learned that the age of the target audience would be 15 to 21 year olds. The social grade of the target audience would be E to C. The gender of the target audience would be both female, be first male and then secondary audience of female. The ethnicity of the target audience would be white British, and the sexuality of the target audience would be straight males and then females. Learning this made it easier to work out how to represent our target audience, because we could use stereotypes that would attract them and include plot ideas, characters and media language that would match their viewing expectations. From the results, we also learned that the target audience liked horror, drama and psychological thrillers films the best. Once we had learned this, Alex and I both came up with a log lines that would work for the films of a hybrid genre that would include all the genres the target audience liked. The most popular logline was the one for DeLuca, but the film did not have a title then, because the next question on SurveyMonkey asked the audience what title we should choose, and DeLuca was the most popular choice. Before we developed the synopsis, treatment and script, we asked the target audience how many characters we should have, and most popular choice was 3. We also asked what themes we should include, and most popular themes were love, homosexuality, jealousy, murder, betrayal and insanity. Once we had learned this, Alex started working on a synopsis and I started researching shot types, locations and sound that would work with this sort of film. Next, Alex and I wrote a script and shot list based on what we had learned the audience wanted to see in our film. I also did SurveyMonkey research to find out what our target audience wanted and would find appealing in a poster and article about the film. From this I learned that the audience wanted to see a colour palette that connoted the genre and links to the product, images of stars from the film title in a font that represents the genre, and all the usual conventions of a poster like credits, actors, names and production company details, along with all the usual conventions of a film double-page spread like an interesting title, a good review article, page numbers and a range of pictures from the film. After completing the short film as a group and the film poster and double-page spread on my own, I asked my audience for more feedback. The feedback that I got about the short film that we posted on YouTube was positive and negative. Things the audience said they liked included the title, the script, the themes, some of the acting, the cast choices, some of the camera work, the animated Bible scene. Things the audience said they would like to improve were the length. A lot of people said they would have liked the film to be longer so that they could have got to know more about the characters, the setting. People thought it should have been set somewhere else or in a range of locations, the costumes, some of the sound, more camera movement, a more graphic fight scene. We would change some of these things if we had more time, but I've learned from the audience feedback things I should do better in the future if I make another film. The feedback that I got about the film poster was mostly positive. Things our target audience that they liked include the colour scheme, the layout, pictures, typography style. The 2 things the target audience thought I should improve on my poster were the images of the hands, which seemed a little blurred, and the masthead. The feedback that I got about my double-page spread was mostly positive. Things the target audience said they liked include the layout, wide range of images, the article and the colour palette. The three things the target audience thought I should improve on my double page spread were the length of the article, the smoke effect and the masthead. I think my print tasks got better feedback because I'm better and more experienced at making things for print. From this, I've learned I need to improve my filmmaking skills.